Hi friends, I'm Olga Koelsch and welcome to my studio. Today we're gonna paint beautiful bouquet with roses and eucalyptus leaves, which are very beautiful combination. It always works very well, and at the end you will get a nice lovely picture which you could frame, hang on the wall, send as a gift, have a central piece on the wedding, for example. Many different applications. So let's start. I will start with the top rose, and I'm taking dark purple color, and I paint with C strokes. I paint the middle. C strokes are overlapping each other, and I'm mixing them with Quinacridone Rose for diversity. It's basically C strokes everywhere, tip of the brush, belly of the brush, tip of the brush. I like the dusty feeling of roses, and to make it dusty, I mix Quinacridone Rose just with a hint of Perylene Green. And that's how I get this nice vintage coloration. Sometimes we could see just the tops of the petals, and sometimes they are really wide open, like these curves. And the more we go from the middle, the lighter and thicker becomes the petals, and it means thicker and lighter becomes the strokes. I even change into a thicker brush, to a bigger brush. It's number 12, and I go around, and what I like to do is to add some of darker color to the beginning of the petals here and here, and to the middle. Of course, it's nice to emphasize the middle, to add some extra depth in it with the tip of the brush. Just with the tip of the brush, and randomly, don't forget to leave white spaces around. And I would like to immediately paint few eucalyptus leaves. For this I take Perylene Green, and just with the belly of the brush, with one move, I'm painting eucalyptus leaves rather randomly, and I let all the colors mix here. I now start to paint the second rose, and I want the second rose being more warm orange, a little bit lighter than this one. So I take Pyrrole. It's very beautiful color. It could be very intense orange if you take it bold, or it could be very pleasant light pink, red hint. It's basically the same principle. Tip of the brush, belly of the brush, C strokes around. Emphasize the middle. allow watercolor do its duty. Try not to control too much. And immediately I painted some green leaves here. So our eucalyptus leaves, these green hints, could connect with our rose, like this. And the third rose will be here. We will be back to eucalyptus leaves. It's just a few of them. Maybe I could right now be more intense here, just like this. And the third rose, same principle. Let's try to do something interesting and new. It will be slightly underneath the others, so I'm painting the middle. And now I'm with the other brush, with just clean brush, I distribute a little bit the darker color around. And let's see what's happening. I did not plan this. Let's see how it will work out. I have a feeling that it would be nice to make it a little bit more pinkish. So I take Quinacridone Rose instead of purple. And I keep in mind that these petals will go underneath of the other rose. I make them more darker, but the other petals I make very light, and I go with some random moves, darker underneath the other rose and lighter on the top. I want again to emphasize, to add some shades just with the tip of the brush, and mixture of Quinacridone Rose, for example, I think will work nice here. I just go around with the same C strokes, but maybe a little bit thinner and smaller in this time. I go around and immediately I switch to the green leaves of eucalyptus. I want some leaves just trailing down, and I'm painting them like this, just with the belly of the brush. Just with the belly of the brush. I want to add some variety here. This Perylene Green is a very beautiful color. It's I forgot the word. So the color which has a few particles in it, and the particles just distributes and flows. Guys, I forgot the word of the name of these colors. I will tell you once I remember, but it's really nice to have one or two of these in your palette. It allows you to play nicely with your techniques.
So now I'm making different fillings in this bouquet. For example, I add more of leaves here. Eucalyptus leaves, they're a little bit roundish. I keep this in mind when I paint. I don't make them too sharp like roses. It's more eucalyptus fillings. I add some random no name grass around, just for the volume, for contrast. And maybe what's I like to keep this heart shape, so I actually not going to paint too much here. Now we have a lot of sunshine, probably it's a little bit difficult to see. One green leaf, one more green leaf, and to make it really hard looking, not hard looking, just hard, cozy looking, I'll add some greenery here, some tiny strokes around. I try to cover with myself this sudden sunshine in Norway, and now with the tip of the brush I want to add some structure and texture. I hold my brush on the opposite tip, which allows to make very unpredictable, which is frightening but fun, unpredictable strokes, and rather uncontrolled moves, which is really fun. So I think our lovely bouquet is ready.
Thank you so much for watching, for joining my class. Please subscribe my channel, leave some feedback, which flowers you would like to paint next. Tag me on Instagram, olga.koelsch, and see you next time. Bye bye.